So far it's been great. It's been, I think, the fourth month, or fifth month, I think. Oh, sorry, since June. I don't remember. June, July, August, September. Yeah, 4 months, and it's been so far. I feel like it's a team that I can work with long term. That's what I wanted. I wanted one team that we can keep working on, like, and build the brand together with. And that's how I feel about Arlox so far. So far, it's been the communication has been very satisfactory. I'm able to immediately get in touch with with Dennis, who's in charge of the account, who is communicating with me the most. So, and have, and like, yeah, he's able to address all the, concerns I have over our calls over the week. So all of that has been satisfactory. So on those terms, I have no issues. And yeah, we have a plan in place, by when we can potentially achieve the revenue goals that we have, and all of that has been great. So I don't have any issues on that front. So far, no issues.
Yep. Thank you. Uh, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? What was your journey before Arlox? Uh, and did you fare any trials and errors in finding a good partner?
Right. Yeah. So before Arlox, I was running the ad account myself for a year. So I had worked with an agency before that. And after that, I was running it myself. So obviously, it's extremely difficult if you're also doing 100 other things and you're trying to run your ads account by yourself and expecting to scale it and monitor it and, track the results. And, that itself is an entire, like, job of its own. And you'll have to give it you need someone who has the experience and expertise in doing that to handle it, so that you can you know uh, focus on the operations and the rest of the things that needs to be done. So I was skeptical at first because, as a brand owner, you get approached by so many agencies, and it's really, really hard to you know find a good team, like, who you can trust. And obviously, it's like everyone kind of initially promises results and show all of these case studies, and so when you keep seeing that, you don't know what to believe, because every brand is showing big numbers. So you feel like, okay, every brand is doing big numbers. So that's how. So you started thinking, like, is it real, or, like, or, yeah, are these images like photoshopped? You start tend to think that way. So it was, the first month was probably like, okay, I think I just went with the leap of faith. The first time I was like, okay, fine, because also we were not based in the same city also. So I was like, how do I even meet them in person, or, like, so that was uh, you know I just I took a leap of faith, and I'm glad I did. So yeah, so that was my challenge. So after that, after having you guys on board, I was able to use that time to focus on, okay, how am I going to scale now? If we're getting to these numbers, now I have to you know focus on adding more products, getting more creatives done, getting more making the operations more efficient. So those things became my priority, because you guys were handling this. So yeah, so it's definitely made a difference. Yeah, so that's what I that was my experience of me running it versus having you guys on board.
One thing I would like to add is that working with you was also easier for us also because
Oh,
you
thank you. I was so it's like a one side. I thought it was like only I was giving feedback, so I'm happy to hear that. Go on.
you like work, you're really passionate about work, right? And
Right.
you can just immediately see like the is the brand owner enjoys the work is he doing, or is he just wants the result and wants to get money out of it, right? And
Right.
once the brand owner really enjoys the work, it's much easier to work with.
Right. And it was great that you guys are also fitness enthusiasts and you all are active. So it kind of like helps, because you understand the product also, and you're able to suggest many things in terms of creatives and all of that. So that's great. So that's been great working with you guys.
Sure. Okay. Lastly, how do you feel right now? Was the investment worth it in Arlox?
Yeah, we're, I mean, if I have to be brutally honest, I wish we could, our ROAS was much better. So, I also make some profit. So it's still on the path towards getting there. So I understand the investment required to get there. But yeah, it's so if I am a brand owner, I wish the ROAS was already at 3.5 so that I'm also profitable. So I can also, I can comfortably afford the fee and not have to feel it as a pinch. So uh but yeah, so that's hopefully where I'm hoping we're getting to in the next few months. So it's
Yep. You're
it
working
works
hard.
out perfectly for, yeah, we're working on it.
Uh,
Because like yeah, when you're a bootstrap brand, it's really hard. Like you have to like make sure of everywhere you're using the best use of the money in at your disposal. So it's like you overspend here, then somewhere you're going to have to take a hit in terms of, okay, I'm spending more on marketing, then I have to spend less on inventory. So if I don't have the inventory, what is the point of marketing? If I don't have the inventory, how can I scale? So it's like you're eventually trying to scale. So it's just, yeah, you just have to keep optimizing the budget in hand. So that's yeah, but yeah, so I believe that we can get there, which is why I keep saying I see this as a long term a partnership. So yeah.
yep. So, lastly, if somebody is on the fence, what would you tell the person? What would you tell her?
So if someone's on the fence, like one thing is that the first thing that people ask me if they ever like see this video or like any video of me like um speaking on like our progress is like, is the promised ROAS been delivered? Is the promised ROAS been delivered? So I keep trying to tell them, the ROAS is one thing, and the team that you're working with is one thing. Your creatives are another thing altogether. So your creatives have to be able to deliver. So you can have the best team, but if your creatives are not good enough, or like not resonating with the target market enough, the ROAS is not going to be delivered. That's what. So I keep saying, like, that in terms of the team, they know what they're doing, they know how to set up the ads in the most efficient way, but it's also the creatives that you give them